Many of you are aware that SUVs are extremely popular and sedans maybe not so much. But this sedan might seduce you. If you want to hear more, stay right with us. Welcome to Car Coach Reports. I'm Lauren Fix, and this is the 2019 Mazda 6. It has some new features over the 2018, and yet it still has modern design, good technology, excellent safety, and is it enough to seduce you away from its main competitors? We'll find out. Let's go for a ride. When you get inside the Mazda 6, you can tell that it's a pretty roomy sedan. And I'm really a fan of the seats, especially on the driver's side because there's lumbar and there's memory, but on the passenger side, sadly, there's no lumbar. The seats are pretty comfortable, so I suggest if you're considering purchasing a Mazda 6 that you take it for a drive. As far as visibility, I think there's pretty good visibility. Long glass windows, low sills, really makes a big difference to be able to see where you are. And you get that same kind of feeling in an SUV. Maybe you don't have the storage and you're not riding up as high, but overall I have to say the visibility is great. So seating comfort, visibility, good. As far as gauges, there are 3 gauges in front of you. The center one's a speedometer. All the information you need is right here. And I think they've done a really nice job in setting that up. Going further down, you've got 2 stalks, one on each side. The one on the left is for headlights, one on the right is for wipers, which is what you would expect and quite intuitive, which I think a lot of people do appreciate. The steering wheel's got your volume and your controls for information on your left and your phone. On the right, you've got distance control as part of your huge safety suite of things that are standard, which I think is excellent because the competitors are doing it and you have to include the safety as standard, and they've done a great job with lane departure warning, active cruise control. There's a whole list down below. You've also got your cruise control here and the ability to turn the modes on and off. Your start stop button is right up here, which is not typical, but that's okay. Mazda likes to have its own personality. It's very modern in design. The interior materials are excellent. They're top quality. They're really nice, actually. I mean, you're looking at a vehicle in this price category, and we're driving a signature. You know, we always drive the top of the line, and it's fully loaded. They did a great job. The interface is where I have the issue. It is dated. It takes a long time for it to load up. And then on top of that, one of the things that I did notice is that you can't touch the screen. We want to touch the screen because that's intuitive with our phones and our devices, and it's very frustrating when you're not used to that and you have to use the controls. So this is something that's part of their upgrades, and I'm hoping that for 2020 that Mazda will do that, because I think people get very frustrated with not being able to touch the screen. To change what they want, you have to use a dial, which some people say is safer and smarter, but it's not intuitive, and it's about consumers' interaction with the vehicle, which is what we're all trying to get to, is making it safer so you can naturally touch it. You've got your nice vents here, your 4 ways going down. You've got your climate control, which is heated and air-cooled seats. It's hot out today. You've got a heated steering wheel, which not everyone has. Ooh, the air-cooled seats work really nice. I like that, which means the heated seats probably work equally as nicely. You've got storage down below. It would be nice if this particular trim level had wireless charging. I don't see it as a list of availabilities, but this is something that they should be having standard because everybody has it. You can get it in a Kia Optima, you can get it in a Kia Rio. So, I mean, think about the fact that wireless should be pretty standard, or at least the ability to charge. Further back, you have your standard Prindle with a sport mode. And since we have a Sky Active engine and the light is red, we're about ready to see how the sport mode works. This car does really well. It's got some really good torque and pickup, and I think if you're buying a sedan, the last thing you want is something to be anemic. It still gets really good fuel economy, and I'm really impressed with the handling and the braking in this vehicle. They've done a great job. Further back, you've got all your controls for your multimedia interface. You've got storage for 2 things, whatever you want to bring for liquids. Of course, you've got storage in the door as well. Not necessarily for big bottles of liquid, but you have storage. I am impressed with the audio system, which is Bose. I mean, hey, you're talking about premium audio systems in these cars, and you gotta bring it, because if you're not bringing good audio, whether you're an audiophile or not, people want to listen to whatever it is they listen to, whether it's a book on tape, news, sports, weather, whatever it is your thing. You want to be able to hear it clear as a bell, and Bose delivers on that. I do like that the center console and back has storage, more connectivity, which I think is important. And overall, this is a really impressive car. It is very seductive in comparison to its competitors. So before you're thinking, I don't know if I want to purchase a sedan, I think you need to drive this, because this is certainly a consideration, and it really checks off a ton of boxes in style and design as well as performance and fuel economy. It's really good value. That's one of the things I have to say. They've done a great job, and they've got a lot of new things coming down the pike. Don't forget to also compare your insurance rates as well as the warranty. If you're going to purchase it, you're looking at lease numbers. Go to the manufacturer's websites. Look for all those incentives, because if you leave it behind, you can't go back later and say, I wanted to get that. It's just not available. The back seat of the Mazda 6 has a ton of room, more than most of its competitors. It has unbelievable knee room, head and shoulder room, and beyond that, you've got a nice area in the center with heated seats. 3-stage heated seats, which makes a big difference to anyone sitting in the back seat. Little storage back here, more USB connections, and of course, a vent. I'm really impressed with this car. They've done a lot to improve their brand and to offer every single thing consumers want. They want that backseat storage, they want to have room in the front and all those safety features, and Mazda delivers on that. One of the things I really like about the Mazda 6 is that they offer a spare tire. Many don't, and if you don't know how to change a flat tire, you should have that as part of your emergency kit, a tire inflation product of some type, because not everyone knows how to do that, or you could always read your owner's manual. This is a really nice size trunk. I really like the wing and back, and again, this style continues. Mazda did a great job adding new things for 2019, and there's a lot of new fresh things coming for Mazda. I have to say they've come a long way. You're getting a lot of modern style, a lot of safety, which is standard, great value, and yeah, it's a little sexy too. So if you're thinking about getting a sedan, drive all the competitors. We've driven them all. You can check out the list over here. Also, put your social media comments down below. It's really important because people that own these cars love the Mazda brand. They've done a great job revamping everything, not just for this year, but everything coming forward. They're going to have diesel product available in their SUVs. I have to say, Mazda's come a long way, and I still think zoom, zoom. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.